trays have been in the freezer pre-freezing, so they're nice and cold. Got 10 pounds of cooked diced chicken. This is just 5 pounds of it. And we also have 10 pounds of shredded cooked chicken. So it's grilled and cut. And I'm going to just put these on the trays and get them in there. And with chicken like this, you can load the trays pretty full. So the freeze dry has been pre-chilling for about an hour and 10 minutes, or just under. And it's down to -4. And I'm going to load the food in. It's been 5 weeks since we've run any freeze drying. All right. So that's finished. First batch in 5 weeks. 5 weeks and a couple days, actually. All right. Yeah, so first batch, and hey, the wall's closer this way. Yeah, every bit of the setup is so new and surprising. All right, so I'll take them out while they're still warm. So there's about 2 pounds of chicken on each tray. So I'll move a couple of these out of the way so I can work on these first. I'm going to weigh them to make sure I get even amounts in each one of them. Because each tray has about 2 pounds in it. So I want to have 1 pound in each bag. So I'm going to tape the labels on them. So when I'm doing lots of the same kind of thing over and over, I like to print labels. If I'm just doing a one-off thing, I don't mind using a felt pen on the bag. And then I have a little 404 on the bag itself. So if this label gets lost, I can still look at my notebook of freeze-dried things and see what batch number 404 was. Now I can put the chicken in there. So zero that out. Handy dandy scoop. Then I want to try to get about half of it in there, and then I can weigh it. Wow, that's a good amount in there. Okay, and that's when it's a little bit short, and that's fine because we're going to use it for trial. And it was probably about the same amount, but we snacked a little bit. So next I'll add the oxygen absorbers. Missed. Okay, and I need one more still. Whew. So just kind of squishing some of the air out. And then I'll seal them. Okay, so since I'm going to run the same things right away, I'm going to I'm not even going to change the parchment. I'm going to just reload the trays and get them started. And as soon as the freeze dryer is defrosted, these will go in. Until then, they'll just sit in the freezer. This is some shredded chicken that we got at the same time. So I'm going to put a couple of pounds of that on the tray. So a couple of pounds of the shredded chicken. And that's really full. I'm going to rehydrate a little bit of the diced chicken. So this was about a pound of chicken, or a little bit less, and it needed 12 ounces of water. Then I'm also going to add a couple ounces of the taco seasoning that we like, and it needs about a quarter cup to a half cup of water to go with it also, and then it gets simmered. So I'm just going to put it all together, mix it up a bit, and then put it on the stove to simmer very lightly, because it's supposed to simmer it with this taco seasoning. Okay. Okay, and then also going to rehydrate one of the cups of refried beans. I need 250 grams total after the water's in. Okay. So it's about 80 grams. So I need about 170 grams. Okay, nailed it. And I'm going to add just a little bit of the taco seasoning to the beans also, because that sounds pretty good. So I'm just going to add just a little bit, and then combine it with the water and let it soak up for a while. And then I'll finish heating it. But the refried beans rehydrates very, very fast. But I'll let it soak while the meat's reheating. Just put a lid on that and let it set until the chicken is thoroughly heated. Okay, so simmered it until most of the water is gone, and they're nice and tender and ready to go. Oh, and the beans are rehydrated nicely. Start with some beans, a little bit of the chicken. Be better if it was over here. A little bit of cheese and a couple of chunks of tomato. And done. That's good.